Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today we're gonna take a look at a tablet. Yes, that's something new, I know. We are taking a look at the Nvidia Shield K1, and let me turn this around. As you can see, Shield, I know it's upside down, but the back is a bit smudge sensitive, as you can see, but yeah, who cares? Let's be honest. At the top here we have the power button and the volume, as well as the SD card. A note about the volume: this is quiet, this is loud. I'm saying that correctly because I always have to look. No, I'm saying it wrong way around. That's the way you expect it. This is quieter, this is louder. Let me get it in the center there. Power button is over here. So, as it snaps to the underplate there, I'm using the side panel of a PC. And the speakers in here, well, they're speakers, so they're magnets. Anywho, the power button, one thing you need to know about it, it's very sunken into the design here, so it can be very difficult to press it. So you really have to find a good way to press it, or use your nail to press down on it. So do keep that in mind. It's a bit of an annoying feature. The same goes slightly for the volume, although that one is a little bit more sticking out, but the power is really in there, so do keep that in mind. As we disconnect the magnet there. It's the speakers here, they connect to this metal plate, as you can hear. Anyways, on the side here we have a speaker output, we have the standard micro USB power plug, and a mini HDMI, as well as an audio jack, 3.5-inch audio jack, just normal audio. We have trying to show you, there we go, camera up there, and there's a camera on the back as well up there. But what I want to talk about is, what if you use this thing for more than just gaming? Because I don't really like gaming on something like this, but I wanted a new tablet, and I wanted one that was functional, that was good, that had good hardware in it. That's why I looked towards the Nvidia Shield, because my previous tablet was an Nvidia chipset as well. Let me put this down. And it was a good thing, it worked pretty well. It's now 6 years old, and it finally got to its expiration date, so I decided, why not try something else? So the Nvidia Shield here is a gaming tablet. As you can see, I have World of Tanks Blitz on there. I've played it a little bit. It runs just smooth as a baby's butt. But what you can do with this tablet is, as you can see here, you can hook up a controller to it. You can hook it up to a TV with the mini HDMI on the side there that I just showed you. Actually, it's that side. And you can play on a TV. Now, one thing to note is you can actually play on 4K resolution. Yes, this thing supports up to 4K on an external monitor, not here. This is, the specs will be in the description down below, but off the top of my head, this thing is 1000 or 12, I don't know. It's gonna be in the description. Oh man, fantastic review. But we're not here for the specs. I'm gonna do this review a little bit different, because if you're like me, and I was looking for a good tablet that would do what I want, and that's mainly to watch YouTube, to check my email, do those small things, not necessarily a game. So I was looking for a tablet that was powerful enough to last me for a couple of years easy. I want it to be up to date, and I want to be able to do whatever I want with it, and not have something that's a little bit underpowered, so once Android updates again or something, then you're gonna be like, it can't quite run it, or... So I decided to go with a gaming tablet, because, gaming, it's built for something stronger, it's built for something, more capable. So I decided, let's go with the Nvidia Shield. Let's take a look here. And what I wanted to show you is this. Yes, you're reading that correctly. Android 6.0. This thing is not behind. This thing is actually ahead of the curve. It is not behind on updates. It is actually on Android 6 already. So that is just fantastic. So what does this thing have? Well, you have your Wi-Fi, obviously, Bluetooth. We have GPS in here as well. One thing that's kind of nice is the Shield Special. This is mostly stock Android, for the most part, but we do have some special things here. You can buy, to keep this in mind, buy a stylus with it. You can buy the controller with it, and your controller is just your normal, Xbox kind of controller, two-handed, you know, you hold it like that kind of controller. So if you want a game like that, if that is something you like, then this thing is a very portable entertainment system, pretty much, that you can watch your movies on, you can play games on, you know, and this thing will run a lot. There's a very good chipset in here for video. But like I said, I don't use this thing for gaming all that much. I wanted a good tablet that just lasts me a long time. Rather than it being really powerful for gaming, I want it to be good in 3, 4, 5 years, that it's still good. That's what I bought it for, and I'm sure there's a market for people like me for these kind of specs. So that's when I went high with the specs, but you don't really pay top price for it, because this thing only costs you $200, 200 euros, give or take. So I know it's still a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but it's a nice price for something as powerful as this. So if we go into the power settings here, we can see that it's currently on maximum performance. You have an auto shutdown option. Brightness is currently set to maximum because, you know, better for viewing. You can keep wireless on. You don't really have to. The main power drain on this thing is Wi-Fi, and I'll tell you in a second why. Now, one of the nice things is this power plan. So what we can do is set it to maximum performance. You can have optimized, battery saver, and custom. And you can set, as you can see on this side here, at what point of your battery you want to switch to the different power profile. So it will automatically at 75% go to the optimize. And at 65% will go to battery save. And then 55% go to custom. And as you can see here, it's enabled. So what this does is every step here, and I've cranked them up as much as possible just to show you, but every step here will decrease the amount of CPU power, amount of cores available, you know, all that system, brightness down, all that kind of stuff, to maximize the battery use. But like I said, I don't use this thing for its raw power. I use it for YouTube videos, for email, for browsing. So I want this thing to live a long time, not perform the best. So I pretty much run this thing usually on custom power plan or even in power save mode, because even on power save mode, this thing is faster than most tablets on the market right now. It's ridiculous. This thing comes with a quad core at 2.2 gigahertz, so more than fast enough. Absolutely fast enough. You can see here we still have 1.2 gigs of RAM available, which is always nice to have. Memory usage, you can see, nothing. So let's go back. As I said, you have the stylus. You have special app optimizations where you can change, for instance, let's take a look here. You can let Nvidia optimize it, or you can customize it. So let's say for World of Tanks, I think 2 cores is enough, and I think it shouldn't run at 100% CPU. 70 is more than enough. Frame rate, well, we don't need more than 30 frames. Resolution, as you can see, 1920 by 1200. That's the max resolution on the thing. Let's just set it to that. And we want to optimize the system memory, because sure, why not? So right now we're running World of Tanks if we run it in a customized profile. And you can actually say, well, you know, when I'm browsing, let's hit the change, I don't need anything. So I've set the CPU to the absolute lowest, only 2 cores. Frame limit of 20 should be enough for browsing, because, you know, it's browsing. Resolution we can just keep native, and optimize memory on, because why not? So you can really tweak what application gets what kind of power available, and that is a very nice feature. So do we have anything else? We have personalized settings. That's very minor, because that just gives you the percentage in there and that's it. Kind of stupid. Over here you see the controller setup for it. You see HDMI with different settings, like do you want to run it in 4K mode and yada yada yada. Other than that, there's not all that much special about it. I mean, it's a tablet, it runs Android, you've probably seen this already. So it comes preloaded with Fallout Shelter. Haven't really played it, but yeah, yay. So let's take a look at some World of Tanks here and let's see what happens. I have not played this with the oh yeah, look at the camera setup. Yeah, this is awesome. I need to build up some sort of rig here to get my camera in a good position, so yeah. Hopefully, there we go. It should kind of vanish. So, it's synchronizing my store. And yeah. So, let's go out and see what we can do. Now, I'm not very trained in this, so let's see what we can do. I've only done one battle in it, so And do keep in mind, we've pretty much cranked down everything performance-wise for this game, so we'll see how it runs. Now, you don't have... Oh, you do have an FPS counter. It's in the bottom right. You can see right there. It's at a solid 30. So, how do you drive this thing again? It goes like that. Yeah. And how do I turn the turret again? Oh, yeah, like that. I don't know this map. Where are we? Whoa, 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 whoa. Go that way, go that way. Ah. I'm not very used to driving this thing at all. Nope, I'm spotted. Ah, turn. I suck at this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How'd you go to sniper view? There we go. And let's... Yeah! Suck it! Actually, pick a target. Let's go for him. And come on! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep, that away. I'm not used to these controls at all. Like I said, I have not played this very much. Yeah! Nope, he's gone. More enemies that way. Oh my god, this is terrible. Seriously, how do people play this? Whoa, that one a little bit high. Same a little bit lower. Come on, reload, come on. There we go. I don't think we did any damage there. Next. Come on. What the hell? Okay. Come on, reload. Yeah. More over there. He's hiding pretty well. And it's really nice, everybody's just leaving me alone. Come on, reload. I mean, I can just sit here. But, yeah. As you can see, this is pretty much maxed out. Okay. Good stuff. We get some shit. So, I want to see how the team did. So yeah. That's with everything cranked down. You can run this at fully... I'm pretty sure I have everything maxed out. Yeah, everything is pretty much on the highest possible. The only thing that's off is grass and sniper mode, because nobody likes grass and sniper mode. So everything else is on high. So, I need to look at the controls here probably and fix this shit, but oh well. So there you have it, the Nvidia Shield. If you're looking for something powerful enough to game on, this is your tablet. If you're looking for a tablet that will serve you for multiple years and still be, you know, good and still be able to function and show everything you want to do and play YouTube videos at 1080p plus, and this is a good tablet. Now do keep in mind though, let's get out of here, disconnect from server. There we go. So do keep in mind though that the battery will take a hit, and like I said, the battery is, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed at the battery. So approximately 5 hours left, and we just were playing a game, which, you know, isn't too bad, but don't expect 5 hours of gameplay. Let's take a look here. I mean, it is going down pretty rapidly, but one thing you need to keep in mind though is it depends on what you do. If you watch a video on the device itself, you can play for probably 6 hours. If you stream YouTube, because when you have YouTube, you're using both your Wi-Fi as well as your screen. You know, sorry, hit my camera mount there. So it really depends on what you does. I'm gonna say that watching YouTube videos, like just YouTube, you can probably do 2.5, 3 hours, depending on your settings. So not bad, but not as long as you probably want it to be. I really wish that the battery was a little bit better. It's a bit disappointing, but if you tweak your settings, like I said, you can maximize your power settings by minimizing all your performance settings, because you just don't need it. This thing runs perfectly fine in power save mode and only on 2 cores or whatever you want. So that is my sort of review of this Nvidia Shield K1. It is a very nice tablet. Battery is a little bit on the meh side, but other than that, it is a fantastic tablet. It is very nice in your hands. It's very comfortable to hold in one hand, which is something my 10-inch tablet did not have. So it does have a lot of perks. The screen is beautiful. It's hard to see on a camera, of course, but trust me that the screen is really good looking. The sound is good. You cannot close off, or pretty much cannot, unless you really try, close off the speakers, because they had a nice side mount for the speaker, side opening I should say, and a front one. On the side here, it's probably not going to show up on the camera, but this is actually a sort of rubberized grip, so you have a very nice grip on the tablet as well. And yeah, it's just a great tablet. Just to mind, the only downside is the battery, like I said, but other than that, it is fantastic. And I'm pretty happy with it. Price is good. One thing to note though, it doesn't come with anything. No accessories whatsoever. And that's what they say is why the price is as it is. Because the price is $200, like I said, which is a good price, but you get nothing with it. Not even a charger. I'm not kidding. You get a box. You get a small little pamphlet with some information on a tablet, and that is it. No charger, nothing. But it's a micro USB. You'll have one from your smartphone already, so it's not like you really don't have it or anything. So that was it. If you have any questions about this tablet, I am more than happy to answer them in the comments down below. So leave a comment and let me know. Do you guys like these kind of reviews? So yeah, let me know what you guys think and let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.